In today's world, to create true wealth, you need to establish a sustainable, residual, or passive income. Money that comes in based on past investments or past efforts. You will soon see why the first mover advantage is so important and why you should move on this quickly. In the illustration, there are 7 people looking at this business. You are one of those 7. You may have been invited by a friend to see this opportunity, but if you responded to one of our many programs that bring opportunity seekers to us by one of our active distributors, then you can see that there are many other people looking at this business just like you. What you're about to witness is the advantage of making the first move over all those that wait. Sarah has chosen to lock in her position and put herself ahead of those that have not locked in their position yet. What this now means for Sarah is anyone that comes in after her, Sarah will inherit the benefit of their volume and the business created by those people and the people that come in later. Frank made the decision to lock in his position, which means Sarah will receive credit for all business and volume created through Frank and those that come in after him. Of course, Frank has also locked in his position, so he will have the first mover advantage over those that come in after him. Now you can see George is locked in his position, so now Sarah and Frank have first mover over George. And of course, George will have first mover advantage over those that come in after him. Carol now locks in her position, and Sarah, Frank, and George all have first mover advantage over Carol. Now you can see you have locked your position in, but waiting has allowed Sarah, Frank, George, and Carol to inherit you and your business. Or you can decide to act now and lock in your position. It's your decision. Why now, you ask? There's nobody better to tell you than me. I was presented this opportunity quite some time ago. I was busy, I was preoccupied, I had other things going on in my life. I even told the person that was sharing it with me, I said, listen, the timing's really bad right now. No matter what he said to me, no matter how he said it to me, I wasn't listening. And because I didn't listen, there was a price I had to pay. He stayed in touch with me on a regular basis, literally every single month. And it was many months later that I finally said, okay, tell me what I need to know. And after I did that, I was completely convinced that this was the right place for me. But then I was introduced to someone who became my sponsor. And I asked her, when was it that you had actually joined the business? She shared with me it was about 2 months to the date after I was exposed to the business opportunity. So then I asked her another question. Now that you've been in for a while, how many people are in your business right now? She said to me, well over 4,000 people, Jim. And after they scraped my jaw off the floor, I said to her, I said, I saw this business 2 months before you did, and I chose not to listen. And someone with my background and my experience, I have made millions of dollars in this industry. I still chose not to make a decision to join. I said, let me tell you something. Had I made a decision to come into this business, instead of me being one of 4,000 people in your business, you and those 4,000 people would be in my business. And of course today, there are many, 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 many more people in your business. I don't know what that lack of a decision has cost me so far, and I don't know what it's going to cost me over the rest of my life, because I can never claim those people back into my business because I chose to wait. Don't be like me. Don't wait. If you need more information, get it, and get it now. In fact, just yesterday I was on the telephone with Mick, one of my upline, who would have been in my downline. He had me three-wayed into his sister, who made a decision to join the business only days before I finally joined. She has inherited my entire business simply because she made a decision only days before I did. That's the power of first mover advantage.